wide receiver, but there's been a lot of drop balls this season. And there was several on Saturday. Any idea why that's happening?
I have no idea, none whatsoever. I mean, those guys work hard day in and day out, and that's something that they're going to correct. They're going to have to correct it.
How does that affect your core? I mean, with so many drop passes, sometimes he puts the ball right there and it's not caught. So how does that affect the quarterback?
I have no idea. I don't really play quarterback, so it's kind of hard for me to say. I mean, I don't really see it. One thing I love about Ja'Cory is he never complains and he never gets down. You can sense that on the sideline. I'm saying whether it be a mistake on his part, a mistake on the receiver's part, he still goes out there and tries to perform to the best of his abilities.
So you don't really get a feeling from him about whether he's upset or
not at all. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? He does a great job with it. To me, especially on the sideline, he's always looking for next play. You know what I'm saying? He never dwells on last play. He's always talking about, let's go, let's get this play, let's get this play.
Hey Pat, Ja'Cory's taken some pretty big hits this year. Driven into the ground, sacked his left shoulder, he's gotten hit, hamstring, groin, all these things. Does he impress you at all with his toughness still? I mean, the fact
definitely. I mean, even coming into his freshman year, a lot of people talking about how small he is and this and that, whatever they feel about him. I'm saying he's a tough guy. I'm saying he's battled through injury after injury, and he's going to continue to fight for the team. I'm saying he battles through what's good said about him, what's bad said about him. I'm saying he's a competitor, he's a fighter.
What was it like having Cooper back, just to see him? I know he played in the first game, but he took a couple games off, just what he brings and just to see him out there and what he's overcome.
It's exciting. I'm saying I love Cooper to death. I'm saying being in the running back room all the time, he's very anxious to play, very anxious to receive carries and things like that, so it's exciting to see him back out there.
How much you guys stress the passion, for you guys to be passionate in these games coming up?
We stress it. I'm saying we stress it in the past and we're stressing it more so now. I'm saying it's all about passion. It's only so much the coaches can do. I'm saying it's only so much they can teach. At the end of the day, you got to go out there. You got to be that guy. Take it upon yourself to make the big play, the big catch, the big hit, the big tackle, whatever it may be.
How about the importance of blitz pickup this week? Coach Sham was saying that Duke brings it from everywhere.
Blitz pickup is big this week, as it is every week. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the main thing in our game plan, how we try to keep it is as much hits as we can take off of Ja'Cory, the better we'll be offensively. So, I mean, blitz pickup is very big this week because they've shown a lot of blitzes. You know what I'm saying? So we got to pick that up and be able to block that. That way he can have the time that he needs in the pocket.
Hey Pat, just in regards to the running game, you guys have had some success so far this season, but what do you think Cooper would bring? I mean, I know he's gotten a few carries, but how much do you think he would help if he had a little bit more of an expanded role like he did last year?
I think he would help in adding. You know what I'm saying? Adding to the plethora of backs that we have. I'm saying he's a different type of back. We have Damian, we have Mike James, Lamar, I'm saying we have Coop. We have a ton of backs in the backfield that contribute in different ways. So he would add a fresher body and a different style that teams would have to prepare for as well as prepare for all our other guys.
He was a 3-time leading rusher, I guess, for the last couple of years. Do you see him physically and what he's doing in practice? Do you see him back to where he was last year?
Yeah, I definitely see it. I mean, and it was evident Saturday. I'm saying his first carry he went, I think, for around 17 to 20 yards, something like that, where he took it outside. So, I mean, I see it. He's just ready, and he's taking it one day at a time like we are. You know what I'm saying? We're waiting for him. We're ready for him to get back out there.
It's obviously a tough decision. You went through the red shirt thing last year. You talked to him at all about that whole decision process of, he could technically sit out and just say, hey, I'll come back next year and play, or he can play this year.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't talked to him about it personally, but I kind of know, what he's going through. And I kind of get the feel that in his eyes there's a lot of football left. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of football left, and he wants to try to get back there if he can. And if he can be successful at it, then I'm pretty sure he's going to go ahead and finish out the year. But if he feels anything as far as no success, I kind of get the feeling that he might flex that option.
Flex it, right. It's got to be tough when you're in your last year to weigh that. I mean, what goes through your mind? I mean, I don't know how bad you wanted to come back last year, even if you could.
Yeah.
But what, I guess, goes into that thought process of weighing, do you redshirt, do you come back?
I know for me last year it was a matter of time. I'm saying the clock kept expiring on the amount of games that I would have had, and then as you looked at it, it was either come back for a bowl game and have missed pretty much the whole season, or try to go ahead and get approved for a red shirt and come back for a complete season. So I feel, it all depends on time and you personally, and like I said, it's a lot of football. If we have 7 games, possibly 9 if we play how we could play.
Right. Was there a point last year where you could have come back and you just kind of said, hey, that's not?
By the time I even got running, which is to run on it and see how it felt. We were deep into November, so it was kind of like, it either try my best to get back for the Wisconsin bowl game or a red shirt. So it was smart for me to red shirt instead of play a little bit hurt for a bowl game and kind of missing my senior year.
Right. All right. Thanks, Pat.